It's hard to stay up to date with the ever-growing, forever-changing tech space. Well, that's where I come in. I'm constantly researching and testing the latest tech gadgets. This is New Technology Today, bringing you the hottest tech innovations straight to your screen. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And of course, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to keep yourself up to date. Number 10. Samsung 49-inch Curved Gaming Monitor. For sheer gaming immersion, it's hard to beat the wide field of view offered by an ultra-wide monitor, which is why Samsung's curved 49-inch display is every bit as fast as it is large. The display is also Samsung's first consumer display with an 1000R curve, filling roughly the same field of view as a human eye. In other words, a 49-inch G9 curves more than most other displays. Of course, given that it's a gaming monitor, the back also features a giant glowing blue light that makes the display look like it's powered by one of Tony Stark's leftover Iron Man arc reactors. With a mere 1 millisecond response time and a refresh rate of 144 Hz, you'll be able to lose yourself in games like never before. But when game time is over, Samsung's still on your side to help you be productive. You can easily switch from the native 32:9 aspect ratio to a dual screen setup, dividing the screen into two side-by-side 16:9 displays so that you can multitask with ease. Anyone who's ever gone dual screen can attest to how useful this is. But to be able to do this from just one device, that's a game and work changer. Number 9. Xiaomi M365 Pro. With a long-range, wide foot deck plus a great control panel and companion app, Xiaomi's M65 Pro is the e-scooter we rate right now. It brings more power and more comfort to the original M65 with an upgraded 300-watt motor. The Xiaomi M365 Pro, also called the Mavic Pro, is an upgraded version of the venerable Xiaomi M365, the world's most popular entry-level scooter. Though it looks nearly identical to the original, the Pro is slightly larger all around and now has a bright LED information display built in. The larger side affords more room on the deck, making the scooter more comfortable and providing extra space to pack in a 474 watt-hour battery pack. The large battery pack gives the M365 Pro a remarkable 25.1 mile range during our tests. The new information display addresses gripes that owners had about the original version. It shows the essentials: speed, battery capacity, mode, lights, Bluetooth connection, and error status. Much of the original M365 design, including the accelerator, tires, brakes, and folding mechanism, remain the same. Though we love the increased range and power, both will cost you in terms of money and weight. The M365 Pro is 31 pounds, 15% heavier than the original, and costs 30 to 40% more. However, given the motor upgrade and 70% increase in range, we think it's totally worth considering if you're deciding between it and the less expensive M365. Overall, the new Xiaomi M365 Pro is a great scooter and welcome improvement on the original. The upsized frame gives it a more comfortable ride. The increased battery capacity extends the Xiaomi's already best-in-class range. Finally, the upgraded motor improves hill climbing and provides more pep on the flat and for heavier riders. Number 8. Philips Somneo Sleep and Wake Up Light. It's now easier than ever to wake up feeling refreshed, well-rested, and ready to tackle the day ahead with a daylight alarm clock. What is this, you may ask? Inspired by nature, the Somneo Sleep and Wake Up Light has a built-in sunset and sunrise simulation which mimics the full color spectrum of the sun and increases slowly. The transition is like being woken up by daylight rather than the jolt of a beeping alarm. As a result of being woken up naturally, you feel refreshed and alert, and research shows that exposure to an artificially dawned simulation light can improve your overall mood and well-being, as a wake-up experience feels natural and pure. The Somneo can simulate a natural sunrise and sunset, playing a plethora of soothing sounds, and even charge a smartphone via built-in USB port. We like the touchscreen interface of the lamp. It's incredibly intuitive to use. In the morning, the Somneo clock will gradually increase its light, from soft dawn reds through the warm orange and bright yellow, over a 10 to 45 minute period before you set your alarm time. This signals your body to move from sleep to waking for a natural wake-up experience that leaves you feeling refreshed. Not only will it help you drift off, you will wake up in a good mood. Number 7. DJI Mavic Air 2. The DJI Mavic Air 2 is a drone we'd pick to fly in 2020. It benefits from DJI's winning formula of pairing fantastic image and video quality with best-in-class stability and obstacle avoidance. And even a novice pilot can capture quality shots thanks to the scene recognition and activity tracking smarts. Notably, it's the first Mavic drone to offer 48 megapixels, 8K hyperlapse, and 4K 60p video at 120 megabits per second. It's also the first consumer drone equipped with AirSense, DJI's alert system that receives automatic dependent surveillance broadcasts, ADS-B, signals from nearby manned aircraft and displays their location on the remote control screen. Arriving at an ideal weight and size apparently wasn't the only priority for DJI when crafting the Mavic Air 2. Adding features found in more sophisticated drones, including the Inspire 2, to a model 337 grams lighter than the Mavic 2 series. DJI also aimed to make this the smartest drone to date. The Air 2 is the first drone in the Mavic series that can capture 4K 60p video at 120 megabits per second using the H.265 codec. This is impressive for a drone that retails under $1,000. Additionally, there's 4K 30p HDR video, and HD 120p and HD 240p will deliver some serious slow motion footage, up to 10 times on a 24p timeline. This model is equipped with DJI's Geo system, which prevents drones from entering prohibited areas including airports. For those unfamiliar with drone laws, this feature will come in handy. Geo zones as well as ADS-B can be deactivated in the Fly app. Number 6. Hydraloop. With concerns over water scarcity on the rise, companies are increasingly looking into giving people ways to reduce their water consumption. Hydraloop's namesake product is about the size of a refrigerator. Once installed, it'll take in outgoing wastewater and process it in multiple ways. Think sedimentation, flotation, dissolved air flotation, and foam fractionation. The treated water is then processed by an aerobic bioreactor and finally disinfected with UV light. That is admittedly a lot to take in, but these sorts of treatments are regularly used in combination in large-scale water treatment facilities. And after the treatments are complete, the resulting clean water springs forth from the Hydraloop to be reused in toilets, washing machines, pools, and even in the garden. This multi-step process is Hydraloop's secret sauce, and it's a far more nuanced solution than just filtering solid waste out of water or using chemicals to sterilize it. At $4,000 per unit, Hydraloops aren't exactly cheap, but those recurring monthly water savings should help recoup that initial investment over time. Before you head out to check out these cool gadgets, let me share something about the coolest fresh gadget on my list. I'm talking about its locking system, which works via facial recognition or a data encrypted app. Number 5. Weber Connected Smart Grilling Hub. Weber invented a $130 device that attaches to your grill and syncs with your smartphone so you can better monitor the temperature and doneness of your meat and veggies. With this, smart meat thermometers add a level of convenience that means you can sit on your couch watching TV or head to the kitchen to prep the rest of your meal and not have to run out to your grill to make sure everything is going well. The Weber Connect Smart Grilling Hub can accommodate up to 4 temperature probes, but it only comes with 2, one for internal food temperatures and one for ambient temperature. These are certainly all you need to get started, as Weber Connect software uses meat and grill temperatures to calculate estimated cook times. If you're cooking multiple items to different temperatures though, you'll need those 2 additional probes and it'll cost you $15 each. Number 4. Razer Tomahawk. This DIY desktop PC is probably unlike one you've seen before, mainly because it's smaller than the big honking build-your-own PCs available now. Razer's new Tomahawk is modular, so you can pop parts into place, no tools required, so says Razer, with a powerful and very compact Intel computer and impressive graphics for gaming. It's not meant to stress you out with too many wires or configurations if you don't happen to be a PC gaming whiz. Razer also emphasizes its portability, its upgrade potential, and its diminutive size, comparatively speaking, but doesn't yet mention a price or a specific release date. LG OLED 65GX. This 65-inch OLED is the best TV you can buy right now. The LG Gallery Series GX OLED is a home cinema lover's dream come true. An exemplary flat screen that uses all the latest specs and standards, from Dolby Vision and Atmos to Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, from Chromecast built-in to AirPlay 2.0. The good news is that once you've got it set up, you'll have a TV that protrudes just 5mm from the wall and looks gorgeous because all of the inputs have been moved to the back of the screen and there's literally nothing there to distract you from the TV. Also built into the TV is a new always listening microphone and virtual assistant that uses "Hi LG" as a wake phrase. This can be turned off through the setting, but it's a software implementation rather than a switch that can be toggled on or off. What makes a Gallery Series special is that not only is it beautiful to look at aesthetically, but it also packs LG's immaculate OLED panel and powerful Alpha A9 processor inside that helps a TV reach perfect blacks and dazzling color accuracy. Number 2. Nanoleaf Square Light Changing Panels. Your smart home in living color. Add a splash of color to any room with a Nanoleaf Canvas Starter Kit. Nanoleaf offers a range of light-changing color panels that are controllable with your smartphone. The Toronto-based smart lighting startup's new square-shaped LED light panels, available as 9-panel starter kits for $250. $250 isn't cheap, but it still feels more or less reasonable for a functional smart home statement piece. If you like the look of these things, then consider this a green light to splurge. With rhythm mode turned on, the built-in microphone picks up the sound of trucks zooming by, and the occasional honk, translating all of it into gentle, occasional flashes of light across the panels. Along with square shape, the Nanoleaf Canvas panels feature a new pattern design that divides each panel's diodes into 4 sections in order to disperse the light more evenly. The effect is a gem-like texture that's fairly striking to look at, and while the panels get plenty bright and colorful when you crank them up all the way, the brightness is just right. Nice execution from Nanoleaf. With millions of colors to choose from, you're sure to create a unique lighting accent to your office, living room, or even bedroom. Number 1. Keep Cannabis Storage. We're leaping from the future back to the present, where cannabis is getting prettied up to ease its path to legalization and social acceptance. The new Keep Storage container for cannabis is discreet on the outside. Its display has a clock and weather info, but it opens to reveal multiple storage spaces for different kinds of cannabis products and a rolling tray. The kicker is its locking system, which works via facial recognition or a data encrypted app. If someone who isn't you is trying to get into your stash, then you'll get a notification, which is very practical if you have house guests, kids, or greedy roommates. Keep is available for $152. Which of these cool new gadgets would you like to spend your money on? Share me your thoughts by leaving a comment down below so I can talk about with you in the first hour. The future is ours for the taking. Find out in my related video, New Electric Cars You Can Buy Today. We will talk about how these electric cars let you travel in silence and produce 0 emissions. Stay connected, stay up to date.